We understand that the government is now appointing bankers as far as the 8ZL residual stake sale is concerned. We've spoken about this previously as well. What are your thoughts on this process from here on? The last time we spoke, you said that anyway you can only buy up to 5%. Does that stand?
Yeah, we can only buy up to 5%. We look at what pricing is coming. And government was very keen because the cash on the table. And I believe that is happening. They might do it in one tranche, they might do it in two tranches. So whatever they come out, ball is in their court. We are there and watching, and we fully support them, whatever decision they take.
Mr. Agarwal, on the disinvestment front, BPCL, of course, is off the table. You had expressed your interest in pursuing BPCL. We don't know when that will be brought back on the disinvestment calendar. But any other contenders that you are looking at, Container Corporation, for instance, would that make any sense for a company like yours, for a group like yours?
I really not put in a thought, because I always like fundamentally is government has decided that government has no business to be in a business every day to monitor the business, to fund the losses, or to look after the management. They have a lot more to do. That's what I believe the government want. And the whole world is looking. If government come off with their government companies, I have a feeling that equity value can go up to 4 to 5 times what a government company has equity value today. And the government realized this, that how much value can be realized, and that can be used to develop India. And as and when they decide, I always said the buy to privatize also. 20% company can be privatized, 80% company can be corporatized. And I've been talking to them, and they're very excited. And they want to make sure that they take the right step, and the whole world run on the basis of democratic world, run on the basis of corporatization. So company, today if you see L&T, today you see ITC, today you see SDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, there is no particular owner and they run so well. So why can't all the government come out of the business, create phenomenal value, and this production can go to 3 or 4 times, and the employment can be generated 3 or 4 times, including the defense sector. You have 52 factories of defense, which is running probably 10-20% capacity, and it has a huge capacity. Why can't we corporatize it? And today the whole world, if you see, all the companies run by the Indian. So don't underestimate Indians.
You were saying that a lot of confidence in the India story at this point in time. And that's what I want to ask you, Mr. Agarwal. Give me a sense of what the commodity landscape at this point in time looks like in terms of global prices. What do you believe the trajectory is likely to be given both the supply and demand situation?
You're talking about the commodity price?
That's right.
Yeah. See, the commodity is still going to be in a short supply because there is no new mines are opening, especially India, where our 40% of our revenues goes into buying a commodity. And India has a huge potential to produce these commodities. And our public sector companies who are producing commodities, they can definitely turn around and increase the volume or the capacity 3 to 4 times if this company can also be corporatized and the professional management can come in. But as far as the price is concerned, I have seen some price has been tapered down, but it's the short term. Price is going to remain, as I already said, about $8,500 of the copper. Aluminum is going to be around $2,500 to $3,000. Zinc is going to be $3,500. So gold is again around 1,700 to 2,000. So these are the prices. Oil will be hovering around between, I always said, around $100, $85 to $100. So these are the price, which is very important for India to produce this commodity themselves. And that's what government is focusing on.
Well, yes, as far as crude is concerned, we finally see crude prices at this point in time trending below $100 consistently for the last few days, and the hope is that that will continue. Mr. Agarwal, I just wanted to get one quick reiteration.
I must tell you.
Yes.
Vedanta is the only producer of oil in the country, and we supply to the government below $30, all in. and there are potential that 10 times more oil can be produced, and all the worldwide, there is not a single oil company today is not looking to come to India. They are waiting for the new policy to come. Today, the government has 70% levies on oil. Worldwide is at about 40%, and government is considering to reduce the levies. The moment levy is reduced, you will see the kind of people will come. Most of the company will come, including the local entrepreneur, will come forward and start producing oil in this country.
Yes, you've been bullish about that scenario for a long time, Mr. Agarwal. But let me just get a quick reiteration from you going back to this joint venture. You said that it will be funded by debt and equity. Foxconn will hold 38%, and the funding will come from the listed entity. Is that correct? That's what I heard you say?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the funding will come from the listed entity is what you're saying?
Yes.
Right. In terms of capabilities now to be able to take this project off the ground and get started, Foxconn, of course, brings in the technical know-how. But what other changes are we likely?
And the equity. And the equity.
Yes, and the equity. Yes, 38% is what they bring in as well, the technical know-how and the equity.
Yes.
But what else are we likely to see you change within the organization, to beef up capabilities and be ready to deliver on this opportunity and this big bet that you're making?
No, this is my business. We are the only producer of optical fiber. This is a glass. We're talking about glass. Last 20 years, I'm in a glass business. We're the largest producer of optical fiber. We are the fourth largest producer of glass in Taiwan and Korea. So we understand this very well. And we are the entrepreneur. As we move forward, we can't have 100% surety of everything and move. We know there is a demand-supply gap. This is India. We believe in India. We are moving forward. And as we move forward, people follow us.
Well, you're clearly first off the block here when it comes to the semiconductor story. Foxconn and Vedanta, the joint venture, getting the go-ahead, getting the approvals. As you said, that most of the approvals are in place. You hope to operationalize the plant. In 2 years, you hope to have your first product out in the market in 2 years. And of course, the site identified is the state of Gujarat, the investment of 1.54 lakh crores. Mr. Agarwal, it's always a pleasure. Appreciate you joining us here on CNBC-TV18 to take us through your plans with the semiconductor making aspirations that you have, and of course, where things are headed from here and what the next steps will be. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.